Hello, everybody. It is Cat the Oracle here. Welcome. This is the full moon pick a card reveal. So, if you pick your symbol as I recommended, then kudos to you. If not, then you might want to skip to my Instagram right quick to go and check and see what the symbols were. They were specific chakra symbols, specific symbols for the chakras. And so the reason that I chose the chakra symbols, were because I really just felt like using the chakra symbols. Each one, they all work together, but sometimes one can fall off balance, and sometimes sometimes specific energies may be within the same energy of a certain chakra, right? So this is a blue moon. You know how I say once a blue moon. And so I felt the need to use one of the symbols to pick as one of the symbols to pick, being the throat chakra symbol. I also chose the root chakra and the crown chakra. So those are the three in that order: the throat chakra, the root chakra, and then the crown chakra. So from 1 to 3, throat 1, root 2, crown 3. So if you don't feel like going to check Instagram, then that's the order of the cards. You can choose one symbol, you can choose two symbols, you can choose three. You can choose all three if you want for the message that's coming forth. So anywho, as I was saying, each moon that comes around, depending on the sign and things that it's in, it have a certain energy. And these energies and frequencies align with our chakras. And the planets and our chakras go hand in hand also. So that is another reason that I chose that, because I really felt drawn to the throat chakra for this blue moon in Taurus, right? So let's get started. I have a singing bowl here that is tuned to the chakra, the third eye chakra, tuned to the crown, excuse me. Thank you for joining. That was just to open up the way before we begin our card reveal. So I'm going to make this quick, okay? I want to give a quick shout out. If you do not follow me on Instagram, then you definitely want to follow me there. I will be getting more creative and inventive with my YouTube, but as of now, things mostly go down on Instagram. I'm talking about every day. I post daily. I drop tidbits of secrets of things that are going to happen beforehand on Instagram and all of that. And, I announce my giveaways and things there. So if you do not follow me at HiCat, Hi, HIII_cat, KATT on Instagram, then you want to. Okay? You want to. Alright? So let's go ahead. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Okay. We got some nice, beautiful energies ushering us in. Some nice divine energy. The energy that's giving. That is an energy of chivalry. We all deserve to be catered to. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for all the the message. Good. For those that pick the throat chakra symbol, what is the card for those that pick the throat chakra symbol? So y'all have two cards. Two major arcana cards. I hope y'all, I just want to make a disclaimer. My hands may be a little bit ashy. I've been washing them all day. And it's only so many times I can put lotion on. I need to keep my lotion on my sink. Okay? So these are the two cards that came out. For those of you who chose the throat chakra, right? So your relationship, period. Any relationship, business partnership, intimate relationships, friendships, you need to speak up, whether it's announcing exactly how you want to be seen in a relationship, announcing that you want it. If you want it to end, announcing that. You cannot stall any longer, because what's going to happen is things are going to become like, it's going to be like passive aggressiveness. Things are going to be so obvious to the point that, you can't hide it. And it's going to be snatched off just like that. So instead of letting things like catch a fire and be exposed and put all on Front Street, you need to go ahead, voice your opinion, okay? And not to be pessimistic, because it's not pessimistic either. If it's the situation of you wanting to initiate something, you don't want to misstep or something. You don't want to make things awkward and repel the person or repel the people that you're trying to attract, because you're not speaking up. So what you need to do, this Judgment card speaks about sound. Every time I say this, I think about sound. How they say in the end times you're going to hear the ringing in the sky, the trumpets in the sky. That's what I think about. So you're going to have to be the one to initiate this, because this is the final hour. This is the final hour for this union that you were wanting to procreate, this love, business, partnership, friendship, or whatever it is. You need to go ahead and solidify it so that you can rise up. This is a chance for you to rise up. You're being called to rise up, to match that, to balance both sides of yourself, to balance the creative side and analytical go-getter side, okay? This is what it's being called for you to balance it. So you can't just strictly exist in the realm of thought and be conjuring up all of these ideas, but not really putting much energy behind it. That's why your manifestation isn't working, because you're not speaking it. You can't strictly, I can't say can't strictly, but you can. Lots of people do it, but there's some things that they may be lacking that they can work on to make them more powerful. But anywho, you can't just strictly be a goal setter, because what happens when you don't meet your goals and things like that? For some people, it may cause them to be discouraged, and it may cause them to slip behind, and may cause them to not know which direction to go in, if they're strictly driven by goals only, and if they're just staying like this, and they're not really allowing room for much expansion. So you need to speak these things. This is why it is happening. These things are happening. They are forcing you, and I just feel like I got a frog in my throat. These things are happening to force you to speak up, to force you to raise up, to raise yourself to the next level, so that you can balance out. You cannot hide behind, whether it's being timid or whether it is being driven anymore, because you're going to be called out for it. Whether you're going to be called out by things you may have promised yourself you was going to do, or promised some other people you're going to do but failed to do it, or however it shows up and present itself for you. But you're definitely going to have to pipe it up. You got to pipe it up, okay? You got to pipe it up. And so, what we got there? And the star card was on the bottom. Okay? So definitely your blessings and things are really going to start flowing through when you announce them. And this is for myself. It's for me. It's for me. They speak it to me. They speak it to me. And it's my beautiful sunflower in here. Bring my things into place. Right there. Right here. Okay, I get the sample right there. Alright. So that was for you. my people who picked card number 1, which is the throat chakra symbol. And let's move on to card number 2, which is the root chakra. I like it. The star card came out again. So those of you who picked, I wish I could like take pictures of this while I'm doing this. I could, but it might be a little ratchet. Might be a little ghetto. Let me see. Is it possible to switch the camera around? It's not. It's not possible to switch the camera around. Okay, whatever. So those of you who chose card number 2, the root chakra, you all have the star card. Okay? So you know how they say spirit team and things of that nature? This is something that I'm working on building more myself. What this is speaking about is tapping into the divine power so that you do not use up all of your resources and use up all of your energy. Allow yourself to be refilled, pouring your libations and giving thanks and honoring, initiating that connection with your spirit team, whether it's ancestors, whether it's the ascended master, whether it's an angel, whether it's a demon, whatever it is that you feel called to or that's speaking to you as a form of protection. Go ahead, as a form of protection and rejuvenation, go ahead and tap into that. It's best to erect an altar of gratitude first before asking for something, because you're gonna allow space. You're gonna create that opening. You're gonna create that house for them to come and to reside in, so that you can better communicate with them and to see how y'all can work together, how they're showing up to help you in your life. So this is what's being spoken about for you. Your source of power and your source of reserve, your unlimited energy, and your abundance is definitely going to come from means of reconnecting with your spirit team. Okay, so you can look it up. M. Rain and all of them at the Divinity Academy, they speak lots about it. Other people speak lots about it, but I really like the way that Tasha, if you follow I don't know if any of you follow these people on Facebook, but Tasha is one of the people. She has the company Spirit Knows Best. They speak a lot about spirit teams. The House of Oshun, she speaks about spirit teams. I'm not sure if she goes into detail about what the spirit team are, but she does speak about it a lot. So look at these people, or just search spirit team, on whatever platform you like, to find out the definition of it if you're one that likes to know. But this is what's being called for you, to establish, to ground yourself, and to pull from an unlimited source of energy so that you're not constantly drained. Okay? I need to pull from some lip tap. Okay? I had some on, but I guess I ate it. Alright, so now we're moving on to the last one, card number 3, which is the crown chakra. Just fall everywhere, why don't you? Any more fall off? Okay. Speak to them. My sunflower. Okay. So, what is the message that is here for my people who chose card number 3, who chose symbol number 3 of the crown chakra? What is the message for them that they need to know? What is the message for them? For the crown chakra? And spin right. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. It's going to spin right on your side. Okay, so there's this song by Desiree, Dezare, I believe it's spelled Desiree. She's a Caribbean Rastafarian, Caribbean reggae Rastafari artist, and her music is beautiful. That song came to my mind because she had a fiery energy, a fiery yet soothing energy. The card that you all got, for those of you who chose card number 3, who chose symbol number 3 for the crown chakra, you all got the Ace of Swords. So this is speaking about this is a scholarly energy. This is the energy of learning, researching, you know what I'm saying, expanding your mind through learning the facts, through learning the way things like that. You know what I'm saying? Have your foundation laid out so that you can communicate and be able to relay this information and to teach it to other people. So you will be solid in your knowledge. You will be solid in your image of yourself. When you learn more of the details, when you understand the ins and outs of something, when you understand the gadgets and widgets of it, the way something works all the way down to the T. This also speaks about being firm in who you are and your identity of self, and not worrying about anything else, and defending, being able to defend yourself. Do not let someone come for your character, your honor. You have worked your hardest to bring honor to yourself, so do not let anyone come and speak ill upon you, period, okay, at all. No matter what, no matter how much of a light worker you are, no matter how much of this and that, do not let anyone speak harm upon you. So that's what this is speaking about, is to hold solid, hold fast. Whatever archetypes, whatever things that you're using to help learn yourself and better understand your existence in this world, make sure you know the ins and outs of it. Make sure you know the shadow sides to it, the low points of that archetype, the high points of the archetype, what type of environment the archetype styles exist in, and these things of that nature. Learn the ins and outs of all of that to see how you can better thrive and how you can better exist, and stand firm in your image of yourself and stand firm in your knowledge. Okay? So let me cut it out. So that is the messages. Just to close it out, let it ring and clear the air. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for viewing. Thank you all for participating. I will be doing more pick a card with different subjects and topics, different energies for different days. I will be more active on YouTube, so don't worry. I will try to have my longer videos here on YouTube and things of that nature, right? So if you do not follow me on Instagram, I definitely, again, recommend that you go and follow me on Instagram. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please like this video. Please subscribe it. Please share. Spread the word. There are lots of people doing things for this full moon, so I definitely recommend looking in different places, because when we readers do these collective readings and things of that nature, we are tapping into universal energy. So a lot of the messages are the same. So when you see the same message start popping up like that, you can't run from it. Okay, so I definitely recommend cross watch different things. Get the messages that's coming to you so you can be full, because the veil is wide open. So this is the perfect time to reinvent yourself and to change yourself completely how you want to be, to completely destroy old connections, and to completely, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the time for the swap out. Like, okay, oh me, I'm tired. Like this is the time for it, because the veil is like this. Whoop. So you can walk in and come out refreshed and a whole new person. That's why we're doing this, for you to get your energy right, so you can have your mind right, so that when you go to swap, so that when you go to be rejuvenated and refilled and to commune with those on the other side of the energies on the other side, you're not lost because you understand what you're going for and your reason. You understand who you are and you're solid in yourself. Okay? So again, I love y'all. I am open for readings. If you'd like to book a reading, you can go to my Instagram page and click the link. Oh wait, I can put the link down here. If you'd like to book a reading, the link will be down in the description box. Yeah, it's going down this week, y'all. It's going down. So with love, I pray that you all tap into what you need to tap into, and that being yourself. I pray that you all find your force of power, your seat of power, and I pray that you all be rejuvenated. Peace.